Oh my gosh, I didn't know y'all were here so soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to another great episode of the Boston Chris podcast. Guys, we are on our second 100 episodes. We're starting off episode number 101 with a young man out of Frisco, Texas originally. His name is Tristan Roberson. He's already got a number one hit on Texas radio. He's well on his way to a second number one hit on Texas radio. He writes his own songs. He is playing out all the time, and just an incredible songwriter too at his age. I'm kind of envious that he's so clever with his lyrics and figuring out just relevant music for people of all ages at his young age. Guys, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, I do. Well, no, I don't. But what you guys should do, you have homework, is right now, before we go any further, I need you all to hit that like button. Just smash it. Just hit it. And then, of course, if you want to hear more and see more amazing, candid, in-depth conversations from artists of all walks of life and entertainment, you can, of course, hit the subscribe button. Search deep. Soul search, really. And then if you hit that subscribe button, we'll really love you. For real. Or you can hit the follow button if there is no subscribe button. And of course, as always, I want you guys to comment down below your favorite part of this episode. And without any further ado, insert $1 million sound effect here. Let's get into it with Tristan Roberson.
It's time to jam. It's time to mingle. It's time to see what everyone's drinking. It's time to jam. It's time to mingle. It's time to see what everyone's drinking. Until we all lose connection.
Hey y'all, this is Haley Wright, and I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to the Boston Chris Show.
Hey guys, Boston Chris with another awesome episode of the Boston Chris podcast. We have a huge treat for y'all out there today. We have singer-songwriter Tristan Roberson. And am I saying that right? Is it Roberson?
It's Roberson.
Roberson.
So, like, think
All
of
right.
a robber.
All right, I just want to make sure because, man, I struggle with the ROB for some reason. I once called Charlie Roberson. So yeah.
Oh, no way.
Directly to his face. That didn't go over well. So it's Roberson then.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people get it wrong. But,
Well, I
so
want to
no
make
worries.
sure it's right for everything. And it's funny, I have one of my niece's last name is the same as yours. A niece, but she's not my family niece, but she might as well be. Her name is Katie Lynn. And Lynn's much easier to say than Robertson. So, man, how you doing today, man?
I'm great, man. This is my weekend semi off. We didn't do a show this weekend, so
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying the weekend. Doing a bunch of interviews, phone calls. Getting some more dates on the books. So it's been a good week.
That's good, man. And I appreciate you spending some of your weekend off with us, man. It's always
For sure.
cool to tell the story of a young artist. And, you are exploding. There's a lot of stuff I want to chat with you about, including your song that's top 10 right now, which we're definitely going to chat about that. Your debut single, which went number one, which is crazy. We're going to talk about that. But before we get into all that, we do have a couple of live versions of your songs that we're going to share as part of the episode. The first one's called Save a Dance for Me. Tell us a little bit about this song, man.
Yeah. This song, I wanted to. So there was this song that you've definitely heard, "Buy Myself a Chance" by Randy Rogers. And I love dancing, and so I was like, I need a dancing song. And so this song is about wanting to dance with a girl and how difficult that process is, getting out there to ask a girl to dance. So
And so just so we can be up front, man, are you writing all this stuff too? Are you writing the songs as well as performing them?
Yes.
I thought so, man.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked to chat with you about all of your songwriting and stuff. But yeah, let's show these folks a version of "Save a Dance for Me." This is Tristan
Okay.
Roberson here on the Boston Chris podcast. Y'all check it out.
Got these two left feet stuck in my mouth. When you walked in, my pride walked right out. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But a person like me on while you shining in this crowd. What can I to get close to you? When you get hold any hands you want to, you're gonna break some hearts tonight. From the second I first saw you, girl, I knew I had to try. I felt my heart skip the picture so out in my league that I'll throw my hat in the ring. So before you leave, baby, save a dance for me. I gotta know how you feel in my arms. I'm wishing on stars right here in this bar. I don't know what I'd be doing right now if I weren't sitting here trying to figure you out. What can I do? To get close to you. You can hold any hands you want to. We're gonna break some hearts tonight. From the second I first saw you, girl, I knew I had to try. I felt my heart skip the picture so out in my league that I'll throw my hat in the ring. So before you leave, baby, save a dance for me. Oh, now. What did I do to get this close to you? You can hold any hands you want to. Gonna break some hearts tonight. From the second I first saw you, girl, I knew I had to try. I felt my heart skip the picture so out of my league that I'll throw my hat in the ring. No, I can't believe you would save a dance for me. Baby, save a dance for me.
All right, so we are
Wait.
back once again with Tristan. And Tristan, what are your favorite drinks right now? That's kind of my icebreaker question.
Oh, so I don't drink a lot of canned, sodas and stuff. So, the only two things I really drink is coffee, and there's these like sparkling water drinks, the Waterloos.
Yeah.
I like the
Yep.
Waterloos.
Man, you're getting an early start on coffee. I didn't get I got a huge late start on coffee. Didn't start drinking it until like 47 years old. So,
Yeah.
you got a much earlier start than me on that. So just so we're up front, I want folks to know you are what 17 years old now, right?
Yes, sir. 17.
You guys are gonna just be blown away by this kid. A #1 single already, debut single, and another great song that was just released a couple of days ago that I want to chat about too, because the songwriting in that is just incredible to me. I'd listened to it for the first time like 10 minutes ago, and I was just blown away. So I'm glad I did
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah, but let's talk about like kind of growing up. You grew up in the Frisco, Texas area, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So
Just north of
what was
Dallas.
it like as a kid in Frisco?
Busy all the time. Lots of people. Uh, you know, we I think I don't remember exactly where we lived, but we lived near Hawaiian Falls, which is I think I don't even know where it is. I only know like Frisco, Plano, Prosper, Salina. Like
Yeah.
that's all that's where as far as my brain goes. But we lived in McKinney a few years, and then we moved to Frisco, and we've kind of just planted here
So
since then.
so basically the metroplex area, right, all around DFW,
Yeah,
and I got you. So how
yeah.
is music finding you at a young age?
So my parents always said that I was standing on top of tables and singing when I was younger. To all the musicals and all that crud, and they always joked and said I was going to be a star one day, and I didn't really think too much about it until one of my best friends was like, "Yo, you need to put some, TikToks on TikTok of you singing." And I was like, "All right, I'll do it." And so he came over, and I asked my mom. I was like, "If I make a TikTok account and I start posting music to my TikTok, can I have all these social medias and stuff?" And so they were like, "Yeah, sure." But you gotta actually post like every single day, like you are gonna take this
Yeah.
serious. And I wasn't fully committed right at the start, but we got this video done, and me and my buddy posted it to TikTok, and people actually liked it. And so I was like, oh wow, like maybe we could do something with this, And so uh, he does his little thing. He's been in a bunch of bands, but I kind of just didn't stop the grind, and kept posting videos literally every single day, maybe other than a Sunday or Saturday here and there. But that's basically it. And then I dropped my first song in May of last year,
So
or
when did the TikTok
2023.
stuff
Yeah.
start? Like what age were you then? Would you say?
I was 15. I was
Okay.
15.
So just
Mhm.
recent, really, last couple of years is when you really started this thing. When did you pick up instrumentation? Because I know that you're a instrumentalist
Mhm.
as well. So when are you like picking up that and learning how to play?
Yeah, so I picked up my first guitar when I was around 10 years old. I think it was actually 8, because my mom was like, "It's 8 years old," and I was, I thought it was 10. But so I was 8 probably, and I picked up a guitar, and it was this one right here on my wall. It's
Wow.
this guy right here. It was like $200, guitar,
Yeah.
and I had no clue how to play, so I looked up a YouTube video, and learned what's the one Smoke on the Water, and
Yeah.
all the beginner songs on guitar. And then I kind of forgot about it for a year or two, and then I got a like electric piano, like a keyboard,
Yeah. Keyboard. Yeah.
and so I played the crap out of that thing. And one of the first songs I learned was that what's that John Lennon song?
Imagine.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Mhm.
And that was one of the first songs I learned on piano, and I would sing to it, and you know that was the beginning of the instrumentation. And then I played band. I mean, the tuba in the band
Okay.
at high school, at my school. So
So as you're picking up a guitar and a piano and all of this, is it coming easy to you? I mean, obviously you're going to YouTube University for it, so you're kind of teaching yourself through essentially technology. But are you picking it up pretty easily?
I mean, I I mean, it definitely took a long time to get used to it, but
Yeah,
I mean, I would say quicker than usual. I would say,
yeah.
piano I learned really quick. I learned piano faster
Is
than I
that
learned
because
guitar.
you played guitar first? Probably it fell in line easier that way.
It
Probably.
probably
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Probably made some more sense.
So
Yeah.
I love this because you're playing instruments. When does songwriting kind of start hitting you? Because if you're you start putting stuff out on TikTok at 15, now you're 17. You've already got a number one hit. I'm hearing your songwriting. So when is that happening? It must be really kind of hyperspeed, huh?
Yeah, so 15 is when I wrote my first song. And I wrote, I think, probably 6 songs before the first one I released
Mm-hmm.
um, ever. And it's not the greatest song ever. It's called "The Reaper Keeps Creeping." It's out on Spotify and all that jazz. Um, and people liked it. Like right now, I think it's like at 200, maybe 300,000 streams. But it shot up to like 20,000 in a few weeks, and I was
Yeah.
like blown away. And so I kept writing, and I got in contact with some amazing writers. And I did a bunch of writers rounds, and put together an album, and some singles to go into the album. So we had a little waterfall thing, but
Yeah.
you know, writing is just one of those things that I've learned that you cannot force. Like it's so like you just have to be in the right moment at the right time. You can't just be sitting there and like you just can't force it. That's basically it. Like it's just got to come naturally.
Yeah,
So
you talked about your first song at 15, and again, man, I mentioned it a couple of times. The debut single was number one somewhere in Texas. So,
mhm.
like, the song it's I wouldn't say perfect because there's no such thing as perfect, but I mean it is tight, bro. Like it is a really tight song. I mean you know that it went
Thank
number
you.
one, right? It's an incredible tune. So, like, how are you getting from that first song that you even self admitting is like wow, this is not very good, to number
Mhm.
one in Texas, right? Like in such a quick period of time, like because there has to be some trial by fire, right? There has to be some failing along the way too, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I the next song I wrote, well, one of the songs I wrote after the Reaper song was "Be With You Tonight," and man, I just did not like that song at all. And so I was the production was great. My producer absolutely killed it. It's just my writing was just not it.
Yeah.
And so I spent a lot of time trying to perfect my writing, and I can't even number all the songs that I wrote that were just absolutely terrible garbage. I mean, if you find a writer anywhere in the world that says they've never written a bad song, they're lying.
Yeah, no, I agree
So
with that 100%. So,
it's a part of the process.
yeah, so you're jumping in with both feet, man. Like you're loving this writing thing, and I mean, your parents sound like they're on board too because they want you to be consistent even before you're writing songs, right? So like they already know consistency is so important. Um, and you mentioned kind of seeking out mentors and doing songwriter rounds and things like that. Is that just part of you, like really, like the passion is there? This songwriting thing hits different. Now I just want to be better because, like, I don't feel like I'm good
Mhm.
enough yet, and I need to talk to folks that can help me get to a better place. Is that what that's about?
I would definitely agree. Yes. So around the time, well, right before I released my first song is when I decided to really commit to the music thing. It was probably a month out when I heard the final cut of
Yeah,
the song. And I was like, "Oh wow, like this is really good, for what have done what I've done so far." And so I was like I can't even imagine what could happen in, year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. And I got to thinking, and I was like, if I really just keep my nose to the grindstone and work my ass off, like I can really take this, I could really work this, as far as God lets me. So
yeah. It's
I just kept bettering myself, myself, and we got in contact with some writers, and I reached out and I was like, hey, I'm trying to get better at the songwriting thing. I'm trying to, make songs to release to Spotify and all that. And they were, I guess, humble enough to let me in their professional careers and write with a 15, 16-year-old.
Yeah.
And so I'm very grateful for all the writers that wrote with me, because that really affected who I am today, and really my career. Like
Yeah,
they
great
really
songwriters
influenced
are
me.
like that, man. They're very forthcoming, and they're cool with sharing their favorite fishing spot, so to speak, right? Like
Yeah.
not keeping those spots to themselves. Let me ask you this, man, because like as a young artist, I feel like it would be so simple for you to just pick up a guitar or a keyboard or whatever instrument you're digging at the time and just go out there, put together a band and play cover music. It would be so easy for you to do that. Why the choice to really focus on original music as a young guy? Like why is that important to you?
You know, there's something that hits different when you make the art and you put it out there for people to see. It's very vulnerable,
Yeah.
because I mean, everything is subject to hate on the internet,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
I've gotten thousands and thousands of hate comments, but I've also got, 10,000 comments that are uplifting. So
And
it's just
encouraging, yeah.
and encouraging. And the reason that I love, putting original stuff out there is that it's a part of me. It's like who I am. This it's not just a song that I wrote, for money and fame. It's a song that's actually personal to me, and what I like listening to. Or it could be like a super deep, heartfelt song that relates to me. Like the first song I ever wrote was about uh, my divorced parents. And so the first song I released, sorry, The Reaper Keeps Creeping,
Yeah.
was about my divorced parents. And so it's a very heartfelt song, and I just love being able to tell my story, and hopefully somebody out there can relate to my story, and maybe it makes their day a little brighter. I mean, I'm always for making people smile. I mean, that's the reason why I'm here.
I love that, man. So let's talk a little bit about your process for songwriting because it's different for everybody. You mentioned
Mhm.
the first one there, "The Reaper Keeps Creeping," is really personal to you. It's a personal experience you went through. Is that typically how you write personal experiences, or are you able to kind of hear a hook or a phrase from somebody and then turn that into a song as well?
Yeah, so if I'm really in my feels and I'm like, dang, I really need to write right now, I'll go sit down and I'll just make something up on the spot. Like I got a this one song that I'm pretty proud of that is coming out somewhat soon. We don't have an exact date yet, but it's gonna be cool. And it's about being there for somebody who's been struggling a lot. So I'll explain it when it comes out, because I don't want to spoil too much. But um uh
Just like a content creator, right there,
yeah,
man. Holding it close to your
yeah,
vest, right? You don't want to put it out too soon. I get it.
yeah.
Man, let me ask you this, dude. Again, talking about songwriting, the new song coming out is called "Barbed Wire Heart." This is a song
Hmm.
I just listened to, and I would not have guessed in a million years that a 17-year-old kid wrote this song.
Hmm.
Because this is a song that people that have been jaded by love should be more experienced in writing, talking about having a hardened heart and being broken in love when you meet somebody new and all of that stuff. Is this all from personal experience going through the divorced parents, or like how are you experiencing this kind of deep love that you're able to
Hmm.
put out in a song like this?
Yeah. So another thing that I love doing is telling stories about other people. So I love writing about some scenario, or somebody else's story. So I get with these writers, and I had this song title in my bank, and I said, like, what do you think of this, Barbed Wire Heart? And they were like, ooh, it's like closed off. And my whole experience with divorced parents is absolutely terrible. I don't wish
Yeah.
it on anybody. Yeah. So my I've always been, kind of closed off, but I try to be happy all the time. But I've gotten my heart broken a few times, being so young. So you know I was always closed off and was like, oh, I'll just, like this girl I'm talking to doesn't really matter, but you know, I'm actually in a relationship going on 2 years now, and
Wow.
so it is a kind of a personal experience because you know she kind of like got me out of that, you know, like this doesn't matter, it's just a fling thing.
Yeah.
So you know,
It's just such a it's such a
it's a
grown up
mix.
song, man. It truly is, and
Mhm.
man, I'm psyched that you're able to write stuff like so. So it started as a title though, just a title
Mhm.
that you heard or came up with on the fly, and then you just wrote the story
Mhm.
around it.
Yeah, that's how most of them come. You know, I have a book or notes on my notes app that has thousands and thousands of song titles. You know,
So
I
so
literally every day am adding.
yeah, that's a very hooky way to write, and a lot of writers do write that way. Professional
Mhm.
writers, especially, will write that way. So, where are you hearing the hooks and the titles? Is that just from, conversation sponging through your world, essentially? Like you just hear it from other people, or
No, that I mean that is where most of the ideas come from. Like it'll be really dumb things people say or things that are, you know, interesting. Like it
yeah,
could be like there's this one song title that I'm probably not gonna do anything with, but I wrote it down because it's really funny. To me at least. I don't know why I think it's so funny. But we were in the elevator and it was me and my band and my parents and we were in the hotel because we just got done with a show. And so I think I think my dad asked my band if they were floor 3-2.
mm,
So it was like 4-3-2.
yeah.
Get it? Like it's just dumb stuff like that that I write down and hope for something
Well, you never
that'll,
know when
you know,
something
do
like
good.
that's gonna fit somewhere, right? Like
Yeah.
you just never know.
Yeah.
And that turn of
But
phrase is so important as a songwriter too, right? Like trying to say something different or say the same thing in a different way is
Mhm.
important. Like the two singles, the first one, "Somewhere in Texas." I feel like when your listening base, your audience is Texas fans, it's very
Mhm.
smart to make your songs relevant to Texas, right? So you have "Somewhere in
Yeah.
Texas," you have "One Night in Dallas." This is why I feel like these songs, not only are they well written, but they slap, but they're also relevant to your audience, right? So are
Mhm.
you thinking about that as you write a song, like being commercial, being marketable, as well as being relevant?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, this business is 20% talent, 80% marketing. I mean, it's business. It's business.
Mm-hmm.
It's a business. You gotta appeal to the audience, and obviously, all my songs have an original part of me, and I write. I'm a part of the writing process of every song that I put out. Um, but I mean, you got to make music that people like and people will listen to too. So you know, and I just love Texas. So I mean, it's stuff that I like to sing about and write about. So it
Yeah.
all works out.
Yeah, and you're from here, you're playing here, all of that. But how do you feel about like perhaps becoming more of a national artist? Because that's going to happen. It already is happening for you
Mhm.
to some extent. Like, do you feel like the writing might change a little bit and become a little more broad in scope?
Yeah. So I I don't think that will happen. I think that I will stay like I'm a very stay true to myself guy. Like I know where I'm from. I know what I love writing about and I'm not going to let, you know, people
I love
take
that.
over what I've already got going. Like I'm Tristan Roberson and you can't change anything about it.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm don't worry, I'm not going to be making any trap beats.
Well, darn. Um, yeah, you're gonna start talking about like bro country and shit like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Sometimes you just gotta write one of those just to troll people, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the current single, which is again it's number 6 right now. This is single number 2, I believe that's been on the charts, right? The first one went number
Yes,
1.
sir.
This one is number 6. I feel like you're probably about to go back to back number ones, man. How is this like? This is going to be really surreal for you, right? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't even grasp that I got the first number one, and let alone to be almost at a second number one. I mean, that's just mind-boggling to
Yeah.
me. You know, I'm so blessed.
At the very
Uh,
least, 2 top 10s to start your career. I mean, what?
yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, yeah, seriously. I mean, it's wild, you know. I've only heard of, you know, these high level artists getting to the top. I mean, so I'm truly honored to be, you know, listened to, and for all the radio stations putting me on. Like, I'm just so
Yeah,
grateful
that's a
for
very good
everything.
point, man. You're proving to people that some an unknown can come along and get that top spot. You're right. Like that's a very good point.
Hmm.
Hadn't thought of it that way, to be honest with you. Let me ask you
Hmm.
this, man. As a young guy, tell us some of the challenges that you face as a performer, right? Because you're obviously probably still dealing with school and dealing with social life. You got to have that as a 17-year-old. Now you're a live performer.
Hmm.
You're essentially a full-time musician as well. What are the challenges you're facing right now, man?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot.
Yeah,
So earlier, it's not as bad anymore because my numbers are a little bit higher than the beginning. But these venues would not talk to me because I was not 18,
yeah.
and so they would be like, "Oh, send your bio, you know, your EPK and all that," and you know, they're always like, are you you know, under 18, or you know, and I mean I can't lie to them, so I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm 17, and they don't write back,
Mhm.
but you know, we've kind of gotten past that stage because the numbers are a little higher now. But
Mhm.
that was a big problem back then because I wasn't gigging much. But now we're on tour all over Texas, and you know, a little bit out of state. But
Yeah.
school hasn't been that bad because my tour, like the first big tour thing that I've ever done, was this summer. And so all the gigs that I did before in junior year were just literally local acoustic sets.
Yeah.
And so we got a tour going, and I mean, it was in the summer, so I had nothing to do, and so it was all I did. And me and the band, we would rehearse like once or twice a week, and we would just lock in our set list. Like we would memorize every part of it. We would make transitions, which I did not realize how stinking important transitions are from song to song.
Yep.
Like that completely changes the entire, you know, set. So
Are you
we've
talking
we've
about
got a
like the
good.
art of the set list and the talking
Mhm.
between songs and things like that? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just like they call it a
Mhm.
show for a reason, Tristan. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been working our butts off for that, and you know, I'm going into my senior year, so my school, I go to a private school. That school is very cooperative with my career. You know, they're very supportive, and they said as long as I get my stuff done and I'm passing, then I'm good to leave a little early on Fridays every once in a while.
Okay.
So
And you realize
so
how important it is for you to stay grounded, right? You do know that. I'm sure you do.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's important. I've talked to Jillian Hudson, and I've talked to Peyton Riley, and I mean, junior
Mhm.
artists are important to our business, but it's also
For sure.
important that you guys stay grounded and make sure you live the present as well, who you are as a young person. Make sure
Yeah.
you make time for your friends and for goofing
Mhm.
off and all that stuff, man. That's important stuff. Um,
Yeah.
and I'm sure your parents know that, man, and are
Mhm.
staying on it. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that. That's always a question I love to hear about because you can get lost in that success, right? And the passion of
Mhm.
music. It's really very much like an addiction, and when you're addicted to something, everything else takes a back seat to that. So I'm glad you're on it, man. Um, you talked a little bit about learning the business of music. Who are you learning that from? Is that just something that's organic and coming as you go?
It's a mix of both. So my mom owns her own business. She does a photography business,
Okay.
and so she does most of the really important stuff because I don't want to screw anything up. And
Yeah.
she has, you know, a business major, so she's built for that stuff. And so she sacrificed her time for me, which I'm very grateful for. And there it would be no way that I would be where I'm at right now without her. So shout out, mom, love you, and thank you for all that you do. But
That's in the
she teaches
contract, y'all.
me.
That's in the contract.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, but you know, she's very on top of like making sure that, you know, we're doing things the right way legally, and that my ass is covered in a
Yeah.
lot of situations.
Sure.
You know, because I don't want to be signing anything that'll, you know, screw me over. And I mean, speaking of that, I'm planning on staying independent for as long as I can. You know, make those record labels need me.
Build your
But
following ahead of
there you
time,
go.
right? Instead of
There
like,
you go.
I feel like that's the biggest thing because you've already kind of alluded to, keeping the integrity of your artistic freedom, and
Yeah.
that's one of the first things that can go when you become a label or become a label mate or whatever. They'll
Yeah.
try to shape and mold you the way they see you, and rather than how you see
Uh-huh.
you or how your parents see you, how your fans
Yeah.
see you. But if you have that foundation built under you and that huge following, and it's already there, you have a lot more say so, even when you do become
Hmm.
not independent. And I mean, you do need
Yeah.
that team with you at some point because
Oh yeah.
it's gonna get crazy for y'all. And yeah.
100%. Yeah.
So
I
I'm
totally
glad.
agree.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are pretty much on top of things. What is your least favorite thing about the music business? Would you say?
Ooh. Oh, that's a really hard question. I like. Dang. Okay, definitely, definitely. It's a lot easier now because we have a booking agent and he's amazing. But I hated emailing
Yep.
every venue ever to exist and get absolutely nothing from them. Like not
Ghosted.
even a
They won't
no.
even tell you no. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They will straight up ignore you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they do not care. And so me and my mom combined emailed probably 500 different venues. And, we got in contact with our booking agent who's been absolutely amazing and has been helping us with our tour and adding on dates and stuff. But that was not fun. We did
Yeah.
that for a while. Just cold
Talk about
calling,
being
cold
independent.
emailing.
That's one of the hardest parts of it, right? I used to be a booking
Hmm.
agent, so I know how that is. And I'm
Hmm.
also booking for my show. So I get ghosted
Hmm.
every single day trying to find guests for this show. And I absolutely
Yeah.
hate it. Like, just
Hmm.
freaking tell me no. Just
Yeah.
just tell me no. That's all there is
Hmm.
to it, man.
Yeah.
Don't look at the
Seriously.
email and just let it go because I'm not important enough to you or whatever. Just take the time and tell us no, right?
Yeah, I don't even care. I don't even care if it's literally no thank you. Like
Yes.
that's all I
At
need.
least
That's
let me know
literally
you
all I
got the
need.
email so I don't keep bothering
Yeah.
you, right? Like, I don't want to be
Yeah.
that guy either, right? So, yeah, I
Yeah.
completely get it, man. But yeah, I'm the guy that it's easier to make me go away by saying yes than it is by saying no or, or not now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm dogged, man. I will not give up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's the way to do it. That's the
yep,
way to do it.
absolutely. I mean, if you're passionate about things, I feel like a lot of times people are just testing you, right? Like, let's see
Hmm.
how important this is to him, and see if he keeps pursuing it even after or whatever. But
Hmm.
on the other side of the coin, what are some things you enjoy doing outside of music, like some of your hobbies and things that you do?
Yeah, I'm a gamer. I have a computer. I
Let's
game a
go.
lot. I do that. I also build computers. I'm kind of a tech nerd,
Yeah,
a little bit.
my son's
So
the same
I
way.
like.
So, what games are you playing?
So right now, I mean, okay, this is so bad. This is like one of my addictions. I play Rust, and I have almost like 3,500 hours on this
There's
game.
no problem with that, man. Rust is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. So I've
So
been playing that.
I've got like
So,
9,000 hours in Arc.
oh my
I'm sure you
gosh,
know Arc
yeah,
if you're playing
yeah,
Rust.
yeah, yeah.
I got another
Uh-huh.
probably 4 or 5,000 in Conan
Oh yeah.
Exiles. But yeah, I play a lot of PUBG. I was a full time gaming streamer for
Oh no
4 or 5 years. Yeah, I paid the bills with that.
That's awesome.
Pretty much the
That's super
pandemic kind
cool.
of snuffed it out a little bit. But yeah,
Are you
man, you're
serious?
talking to a
That's
gamer,
awesome.
and not just a gamer, but a pretty well known streamer in East Texas. So
Let's go.
yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we play
That's
some
super
PUBG
cool.
now. I'm a real big BR and survival guys. I never played Rust though,
Yeah.
man. It was always really, I was always turned off from it because people said it was super toxic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. It is so bad.
yeah,
I've never been, that kind of toxicity, but there is some things that I have never heard
yeah.
before
See,
been
that's why
said
I'm
on
a
that
PVE
game.
guy, man. Like, man, I don't want to put all these hours into something for some guy to just raid my base while I'm offline, right? Like, doesn't
Oh,
even doesn't even have the balls to do it while I'm sitting there waiting for him.
I know.
You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
But they added this thing. Well, I think I just recently found it. I think it's been in the
Like
game for a while.
offline protection or something.
Well, so you can connect your phone to the game, and so it'll set off an alarm on
And
your
let you know
phone.
if somebody's messing
And
with you.
Yeah,
No
and so you
kidding.
can hop on and
That's
like,
what's up, bro. I
yeah.
love that.
So that has saved my ass a few times.
That's
but,
what's up. I love to hear that. No, man, I'm
Yeah.
about to make a comeback. I just re-downloaded Conan. My wife's been playing it again, so I haven't streamed live
That's
in like
awesome.
3 months. So like, if I come back, it's gonna be like it'll be an event. I hope. We'll find out.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
If you do hop back on the live stream, I'd love to watch.
yeah, sure.
Like,
I'll let you know,
I
man.
yeah,
I'll send you a message or whatever on Instagram and let you know if we're live.
that would be great.
All right, cool.
That'd be
Let's
great.
get into the second song that Tristan is gonna has let us include here in the episode. I always love to include music in these episodes for a couple of reasons. Number one, I feel like it gives people who may not have heard of you a chance to hear your music on the podcast without having to go anywhere else. And number two, I like to be able to share. We are monetized on YouTube. I don't make a lot, but I like to share in that monetization with the artist, right? And if I add some of their music to the episode, then YouTube will automatically share the monetization. It seems like it's fair. You know what I'm saying? So the second song, and I love this song. It's such a great idea. It's called "In This Guitar." And essentially, you're talking about love songs coming out of the guitar, and you're talking about this basically from the perspective of the guitar. I got to know how you came up with this, man.
Yeah, so it was the song title in my book, but I wrote the song for my current girlfriend, and I wanted a really heartfelt song, and she was the first one that made me actually think like, oh, like love ain't too bad after all,
Yeah.
and so, I plan to get married with her, that's the goal, and this song's dedicated to her, so.
Awesome stuff, man. I love songs like this, man. So clever, and you shouldn't be that clever already, bro. Like, shouldn't be that way. Man, y'all check it out. It's "In This Guitar," completely live by Tristan Roberson. Y'all check it out.
I always thought the sad ones best, the kind where they leave in a cloud of dust. They put a hurt in my chest, 'cause that was me before there was us. Yeah, to tell you the truth, them 6-string blues was all I ever knew. Writing heartbreak lines on lonely nights until I found you. I never had a reason to rhyme, I kept on playing out of time. I didn't think that I'd say those 3 words so young. Didn't know how easy they'd come, falling so fast out of me, like a stuck in your head melody. I didn't think I had it in my heart, didn't think I had a love song in this guitar. And now your name is all I sing, happy ever after kind of tunes. Girl, that's what you do to me. You went and put this man up on the moon. I never had a reason to rhyme, I kept on playing out of time. I didn't think that I'd say those 3 words so young. Didn't know how easy they'd come, falling so fast out of me, like a stuck in your head melody. Didn't think I had it in my heart, didn't think I had a love song in this guitar.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, them six-string blues was all I ever knew until I found you. I never had a reason to rhyme. I kept on playing out of time. I didn't think that I'd say those three words so young. Didn't know how easy they'd come, falling so fast out of me, like a stuck in your head melody. I didn't think I had it in my heart. Didn't think I had a love song in this guitar. In this guitar. In this guitar.
All right, so we're back. We have some fun segments on this show. It's called Having Fun with Tristan Roberson, and you're going to have fun with this, man. Some of this is a little deeper, too, but we use these as TikToks and Reels to kind of create buzz for the episode. So I think you'll enjoy this. First one is called Did You Know? Can you tell us something your fans may not know about you?
Ooh, did you know? Oh gosh, I don't even know. There's not a lot of cool things about me other than music. Dang. What? Okay.
There's got to be something.
What's like an example? Like, what's an example? Like,
I'll be honest. A lot of times it's like some weird talent.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, like they'll say I can like move my head or make a popping noise or whatever, but
Oh my gosh.
maybe a hobby you have that nobody knows about.
Dang, this is hard. I'm trying to think, trying to look around my room.
Well, you are a professional tuba player. Maybe they don't know that.
Oh yeah, we can say that. Yeah, like all right. So, did you know that I played tuba in my school?
Yeah, and now he's gonna
go.
get his tuba to a track beat and
Yeah, there you go.
Trap
We're making some bro country with the tuba.
with the
man.
tuba. Let's go.
That's wild.
Coming to Spotify next year. All right.
There you go.
All right. Next segment is called Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore has 4 presidents on it in real life.
Ooh.
Who is on your Mount Rushmore of favorite artists?
Favorite artists. All right. King George, obviously. Keith Whitley, George Jones, and I'm going Hank Jr.
I love it. Yeah, it's always best to do that fast. That way you don't think too much about it. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, next segment's called What the Heck? This is completely rapid fire. I'm going to give you 5 questions, and you just tell me the first thing that hits your brain. You're not allowed to change your answer. So the first thing you think, let just vomit it out, all right?
All right.
All right, number 1, which superpower do you wish you had?
Flying. I want to fly.
Okay. Number 2, which celebrity annoys you the most?
The oil money guy. I forgot his name. You got a body like oil money.
All right, number 3. What is the funniest thing you ever wore?
Funny tracksuits.
Oh, yeah? All right. All right, number 4. If you were a crayon, what color would you be and why?
Blue, because my blue eyes.
It just goes with your eyes. Then nobody would be able to see your eyes, though, because you're a blue crayon with blue eyes. You just look like you look like an eyeless crayon. That's weird.
Eyeless crayon.
All right, number 5. Last one. These are great.
Oh, God.
All right. Have you ever used your phone's flashlight to try to find your phone in the dark?
Oh, my gosh. Yes, I have.
Finally!
I have done that.
I added that question because I found myself doing that one night.
No way.
Yeah. I thought I tell this story all the time, but I thought I dropped my mouse on the floor. And I'm sorry, I thought I dropped my cell phone on the floor. It was actually the mouse to my laptop. And so I picked up my phone because, I thought it was my phone that I dropped. So I turn on the flashlight and I'm looking for it. The mouse is there the whole time, but I don't see my phone. So
No
yeah,
way.
my wife is like, "What do you?" It was like 3 a.m, and I woke her up. She was pissed. She was like, "What the hell are you looking for?" I was like, "I can't find my phone." She's like, "Isn't that it in your hand?" I was like,
That's wild.
"Golly, I did that."
Yeah, there was one time I was on the phone with somebody and I was like, I lost my phone. I lost my phone. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And
it's in
and
your
and
hand.
they're like, it's in your hands.
Yep, you're talking to
So
me on it, bro. Like, what do you
there
mean?
you go.
All right, next segment's called One Artist. Who is one artist besides yourself you wish the entire world knew about?
Mm, David Lewis.
Okay, so tell us about David Lewis.
Okay, so this is one of the first Texas country artists I have ever seen on TikTok, and it was right in the beginning of my career, and I just his freaking guitar playing is just absolutely ridiculous, and I like he's like the guy I want to be, you know, like he's super strong in who he is. He's got like great morals, you know.
Love it.
He's just an overall amazing dude, and uh he deserves it all, man. Like he deserves to be at the top, and he's doing some really amazing things right now. He's on tour with Randall King, and you know, me and him are actually nominated for Emerging Artist of the Year for the TCMA Awards, and I got to open up a show for him, and July 5th, I think no, not July 5th. It was sometime in July at the annual Leonard Picnic,
Nice.
and he called me up to sing "Buy Myself a Chance," actually, and so you know, I love his music. I love the guy he is. You know, he's just somebody I look up to. So
Very cool. All right, next segment
mhm.
is called Wish List. What is some things you have on your wish list? Like
Ooh.
things you want to do still?
Hmm. Oh, like objects or like things I
No, just
wanna
things that you
like.
want to accomplish as an artist, essentially.
You know, I would like to go viral on TikTok because I've not gotten much on TikTok. I got one video that blew up in a million views, but it was like
Over time.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and nothing really came out of it, but it's still cool. But I'd like to be like, you know, Hudson Westbrook, you know,
Mm-hmm.
where every single video of his goes,
It's all about that
you know,
sound, man. You got to get a sound that everybody's using, right? Like,
yeah,
my buddy Caitlin Butts is blowing up because of that, right? Like, and
yeah.
I love that for her. Casey John, she has a sound that's going viral now. I don't know if you know her, but
Hmm.
I love to see all of these artists that I love that are using each other's sounds, and that's how you go viral,
Hmm.
man. You know that. You just
Yeah.
got to find the hit pay dirt, man. It's hard to do. Um, Next one's called Biggest Lesson. We alluded a little bit to this earlier, but let's see what your answer is to this because it is a slightly different question. What's the biggest lesson you've learned directly from music?
Um, that this is a very patient, it takes a lot of patience in this industry, and I often find myself like frustrated that things aren't going faster, and I've been very blessed with my career already, but I mean, sometimes I just gotta sit back and relax and know that God's got this covered, and this is the only reason I'm able to even do this is because of him. And so I gotta sit back and relax and just let let the music, you know, do its thing, and you know, things will come out of that. But I just have to wait.
Yeah.
So
That's the hardest thing to
yeah.
do, especially when you're young, man. You expect things to be
Mhm.
faster, especially in this day and age where everything is so, you have like instant access to everything. Everything can be
Yeah.
so instantaneous. Next segment is called Moment of Gravity. This might be tough because you are still so young, but can you kind of look back in time and see a moment in your life that kind of led you on the path that you're on now? Like the start of it all almost?
Mm. Um. Oof. I'm trying to think of like, okay, so I honestly think it's when I got my first guitar. I think that is when the train of events after that led up to this.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't, I asked for a guitar, and so my mom was like, "Finally, you finally asked for a guitar." And so we went and got the cheapest one at the store, and so they weren't gonna force it on me, you know, because then I wouldn't
Right. Of
enjoy
course.
doing it. So I had to come to it naturally, and then I mean, honestly, God, like I can't say that enough. Like he is literally the reason why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that leads me into my next segment, which is called Grateful. What are the 3 things you are most grateful for?
I'm grateful for my family and how much they support me. Like I like another reason like why I'm here is because of all the support and their encouragement and through all the low times. And you know, I'm grateful that um I've been blessed with the gift of music and a good voice, I guess. Um and I'm what else? There's a lot of things I'm grateful for, so I'm trying to like make sure it's like it's worth it. And I mean we could just go back to this. Like I'm grateful for God. Like
Yep.
seriously, like I'm gonna say it again. He's the reason, man. He's the reason. I'm standing here. I'm breathing. The people I've met to be doing this whole thing like is because of his divine timing and his plans. It's mind-boggling to me how intricate it is. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Love it, man. All right, last segment. This could be the hardest question for you to answer, though. The segment is called Who Do You Think You Are? So, who
Oh
is
gosh,
Tristan Roberson?
a guy just trying to make people smile. Yeah, I'm a normal dude. I do normal stuff. I just happen to make music, and I just want to make people's days a little bit better. That's all I'm here for, and spreading my art with the world.
I
So
love it, man. Tristan is here for the first time on the Boston Chris Show. I'm going to tell you guys how you can follow along with the journey with him. The webpage is tristanrobersonmusic.com. You can see his name right there on your screen. Just put a music.com at the end of that, and you can follow along with him. He's got the website is great, man. It's got an about section, a merch section, upcoming news. The music is there. You can find his tour dates there, contact information. Your social media is at Tristan Roberson Music for Facebook and Instagram. TikTok is the same. It looks like everything is the same except for X, which is TR_music_. And YouTube is just Tristan Roberson without the music at the end. So you guys make sure you're following along with everything he's got going on. What would you say is the best way for folks to support you, man?
come to the shows. I mean, we have a baller time at the shows. So if you're free and we're in your city, come see us. You're not gonna regret it. I promise.
And you're all over Texas, right?
Oh yeah, all over Texas. We're trying to get out of state a little bit. You know, come see our fans from outside of Texas. But most of our stuff is in Texas.
Yeah, I see that, man. Very good stuff. You're playing the Hotel Turkey, which is a great venue. I see that's
Mhm.
coming up very shortly for you. Good stuff, man. Tristan, I appreciate you
Thank you.
being on, man. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all tuning in and thank you for having me on the podcast.
Hey, this is Joe Cuellar. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Boston Chris Show.